Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Jyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Agajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadam tam bhaktanam ekadantam upasmahe gnananandamayam devam nirmalaspatikakrutim adharam sarva vidyanam hayagrivam upasmahe Krishnam kamalapatraksham punyasravanakirtanam Vasudevam Jagadyonim Naumi Narayanam Harim Vasudevam Jagadyonim Naumi Narayanam Harim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Hullara Vindaya Tapatranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna Prajvalito Gnanamaya Pradipaha Drishtachara Vinashaya Pradurbhuto Maheswara Saeva Sankaracharya Sakshat Kaivalyadayaka So Sarvaswarupe Sarvese Sarvashakti Samanvite Bhayebhya Trahino Devi Durge Devi Namostute Sharanagata Dinarti Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Durge Devi Namostute. So today is again a wonderful day in Vaisakha Masam. Mostly the Ashtami comes up. Tuesday, Mangalavaram, where Mangala Devi is Parameswari Durga. So we are trying to go with the Patha of Durga Saptasati as we find in the Markandeya Puranam. 13 chapters have been extracted out and become very much popular in our Vedic tradition. All people are employing the 700 mantras of Durga Saptasati in number of ways. The Vinyoga is multiple. As a result, also, we have the benefits from Durga Parameswari also are multifarious. Because Durgartinasini is the fame that Durga Parameswari takes up. And Durga Parameswari is on way. She's a work inspector. She is on the road supervising the work and protecting people how and when it is required. And she is an executive head, etc. All that. But it's all because of the Devi Parashakti Swarupini, Adishakti Swarupini, Lalita Ambika. She has so many forces emanating from her, deputed by her, and working for her to see that Lokayatra Vidhayini, a compliment and kirti to Durga Parameswari being confirmed. So, Lokayatra Vidhayini, one. Secondly, she is also Sadhya Prasadini. She is able to attend to our needs and necessities and goals sufficiently and make us all happy and so on. So we cannot know the Mahima of Devi Lalita or Durgamma. So, but anyway, whatever kind of intensity in the problem that all humans and otherwise people face, all that is being attended because Durga Parameswari has given a promise to all people that yada yada danavotha bhata bhavishyati. Whenever, wherever, however, there is the problem arising because of the negativity or danavas, then I am going to come up and then protect all people. So this is the promise she has made. And moreover, Durga Parameswari, as you know, Daityanam Dehanashaya Bhaktanam Abhayaya Cha Dharayanti Ayudhani Tam Devanam Chahitaya Vai. So this sloka in Chandi Kavacham, sloka 15, tells us that you may be a question, Amma, you are so gracious and all that. Why are you wearing 18 ayudhas in your 18 hands? Because Durga is conceived to be, depending upon the context, as Ashta Bhuja Durga, Chaturbhuja Durga, and Ashtadasha Bhuja Durga. Bhuja is strength. So all these ayudhas she is wearing in her hand, you see, that is really remarkable. So look at this Amavaru. So she has got so many hands, and also the lion is the Vahanam, which has been presented by her father. Because when the moment a floodlight turned into an Ari, then all gods come and empower her with their own Shaktis, and thereby Durga Parameswari is the combined and combed energy of any and every god available in the universe. So, Sarva Devata Shakti Samanvita Durga Parameswari. And such Durga is at our attendance whenever we remember her. And therefore, she is called Durga Dukkhena Gantum Yogya. That is, you cannot assail her easily, unassailable. And but unfortunately or fortunately, some bhaktas indirectly, to end up their life, they simply pick up enmity with the Amavaru, and then they fight, and ultimately they will give up their fighting and then ask her to take her. That's why it is said, you see, Mahisho Pasuhu, the Mahishasura, for example, fought in many varams, and he wanted to actually kill Devi, which is a stupid idea. But where is how can you kill? It's impossible. But because that kind of tamasa guna was there with that Rakshasa, he was that. So when we take to the study of Durga Amma, we have to have some kind of armor. We can't, because Durga is a high tension electricity, or she is a power card. And so we have to have something in us as a matter of kavacham, rather shock absorber. So with that kind of kavacham, kilakam, and the arganam, these are the three important things, then we become really protected and fortified. And as a result, we are really better. Therefore, we have a beautiful personality before us, Durgamma, who is love, who is having a apara karuna one, at the same time, who is the living goddess in this Kali Yuga. Because we all know that Kruta, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. But in Kali Yuga, who are the guardians to take care of all things of the people, who are always attacked or ridden with Sattva, Raja, and Tamo gunas. Therefore, Durga Parameswari is immediate goddess. That's why there is a proverb saying that Kalau Durga Vinayakau. Understand? ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಮತ್ತು ವಿನಾಯಕ, these are the two people who are immediate. That's why you observe a large number of temples coming up for Durga and Vinayaka. Compared to any other temple, you have many, wherever you go, there are Durga temples or and also Ganapati temples. Even in outside India, also we have so many. First they plan for Ganapati, and later on other gods come and join. Therefore, Gananam Tva Ganapati Gumbhavamahe. So even in Austin, I remember people had no temple, Texas, America. They had a very good big Ganapati, and they wanted to, first of all, they kept it in a garage, and they wanted fund correction and all that. Ultimately, now in Austin, Texas, we have got beautiful big 80-acre landed temples there. So why I'm telling is Durga and Vinayaka. Durga is, Vinayaka is the son, and Durga is the mother. That's why Gauri, Ganesha, they are peeping to come into our Bharat and see that what is the improvement from year by year, and what is the sentiments and feelings of people from year by year. They will just review and then report to all the gods, because we are requiring the cooperation of all gods. So in that sequence, Kavacham is the armor, chest to Bhujakirti and all that. And Argala is Stotram, is the crowbar, they call it, making that cross so that it is not possible to break open the door. In all, you can see in temples and in forts, apart from closing the main dwaram, they will have a cross bar also, crowbar, they call it, and that is impossible to, when once the crowbar is kept, that is Argala, it is hard to open up. And then we must have ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕೀಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. So kili means the key to open up the grace, to invoke the grace and to please the Parameshwari, all that. So now we have started some 3 classes are over, I think so, but we stopped at 20th sloka, I believe that. And in this, I will do from the 21 sloka. Is it okay, Hasan? So 21 ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Already 10 slokas like we are doing, because we cannot go word by word and we cannot go on because it will take years. But we are just to get to know, because we are in the preamble of the entrance into the palace of Durga Parameswari, and she is Simhasana Rudha on one hand. On the other hand, she will also get up. She will not that lazy enough to remain like that, as Sankara in Saundaryalahari marks that whenever a guest comes, chief guest or VVIP comes, she will just get up and then receive that guest. That kind of Hindu culture is also marked by our Sankara Guru in the Vaudharlahari. In one of the slokas, Amma, when your husband comes there at the door, you are so anxious to give him a good reception, so you get up. And the moment you get up and start walking towards him, all gods waiting to do your pada namaskara, tavahi pada abhi charanaveva saranau. So all gods will bow down to your feet, and thereby the tip of the kiritas of them will be there in row when you are. But so, Amma, you just take care, see that you will not hurt your fingers, your feet, by rash going towards in hurry to receive Lord Rudra comes to visit you. So that kind of sentimental delicacies are also being observed by a bhakta, because the bhakta wants the god never to be hurt, but rather promoted in all respects. So now I am not talking much about the Durga. Durga is a ocean. She's a ocean, Samudra, Karunamayi, Karuna Samudra, and we go from the 21. So anybody repeat once? So Om Sikha Mujyotini Rakshetu.
शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत् शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत्
Murdhni Vyavasthita.
मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता
Maladhari Lalate Cha.
मालाधरी ललाटे च मालाधरी ललाटे च
ध्रुवौ रक्षेत् यशस्विनी
ध्रुवौ रक्षेद् यशस्विनी ध्रुवौ रक्षेद् यशस्विनी
नेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये
त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवो मध्ये
यमघण्टा च नासिके
यमघण्टा च नासिके यमघण्टा च नासिके
इनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये
शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये शङ्खिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये
पुत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी
श्रोत्रयो द्वारवासिनी श्रोत्रयो द्वारवासिनी
कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेतु
कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत् कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत्
मूले तु शाङ्करी
कर्णमूले तु शाङ्करी कर्णमूले तु शाङ्करी
नासिकायां सुगन्धा च
नासिकायां सुगन्धाञ्च नासिकायां सुगन्धा च
करोष्ठे च चर्चिका
उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका
करे चामृतकला जिह्वायां
अधरे चामृ अधरे चामृतकला अधरे चामृतकला
जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
जिह्वायां च सरस्वती जिह्वायां च सरस्वती
अन्तान् रक्षेतु कौमारी
दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी
देशे तु चण्डिका
कण्ठदेशेषु चण्डिका कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका
चण्डिकां चित्रघण्टा च
घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च
माया च तालुके
महामाया च तालुके महामाया च तालुके
कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेतु
कामाक्षी चुबुकं रक्षेत् कामाक्षी चुबुकं रक्षेत्
वाचं वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला
शिवायां भद्रकाली च
ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च
पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी
नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे
नीलग्रीवा बहि कण्ठे नीलग्रीवा बहि कण्ठे
नलिकां नलकूबरी
नलिकां नलकूबरी नलिकां नलकूबरी
अन्धयोः खड्गिनी रक्षेतु
स्कन्दयो खड्गिनी रक्षेत् स्कन्दयो खड्गिनी रक्षेत्
आहूमे वज्रधारिणी
बाहू मे वज्रधारिणी बाहू मे वज्रधारिणी
तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेतु
हस्तयो दण्डिनी रक्षेत् हस्तयो दण्डिनी रक्षेत्
अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च
अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीस्तथा अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीस्तथा
तान् शूलेश्वरी रक्षेतु
नखां चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् नखां चूलेश्वरी रक्षेत्
क्षौ रक्षेतु कुलेश्वरी
कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी कुक्षौ रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी
अनौ रक्षेन्महादेवी
तनो रक्षेन्महादेवी तनो रक्षेन्महादेवी
पुनः शोकविनाशिनी
मनशोकविनाशिनी मनशोकविनाशिनी
हृदये ललिता देवी
हृदये ललिता देवी हृदये ललिता देवी
उदरे शूलधारिणी
उदरे शूलधारिणी उदरे शूलधारिणी
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेतु
नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेद नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षेद
गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा
गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा
पूतना कामिनी
पूतना
कामिका मे
कामिका
कामिका
मेढ्रम् पूतना कामिका मेढ्रम्
मे महिषवाहिनी
उदे महिषवाहिनी उदे महिषवाहिनी
So we are slowly coming down from head to ultimately to the novel and all that. You observe Amavaru 30, now we have come to 31 sloka, and we can keep on describing each aspect of Parameswari and also the respective parts of the body beginning from top, Murdhni. See, we have got these parts, that is Murdham, the crest is there, then the forehead is there, then the eyebrows are there, then the in between eyebrows are there, then there is a nose. So all these parts of the body are being mentioned. After a nose, there are eyes, then ears, then cheeks, then the ear, the root, the base, the origin of the ear or root or the auditory canal, then Uttara, the upper lip, then lower lip, the tongue, etc. So you observe the names also are really interesting. Names are all kirtis, rather the aspect of work that has been organized and attributed to the respective forms of Parameswari. Like see Ajita, Dakshina, Ujjotini, and Uma, and Maladhari, and Yashaswini, and Trinetra, Yamaghanta, then Shankhini, and Srotrayo, Dwaravasini, Kalika, Karnamule, Shankari, Nasikayam, Sugandha, Uttaroste, Chachika, Adharecha, Amritakala. That's why people are always in the Srungara, the kissing is importantly undertaken by people because the Amrita is there at the lower lip. And therefore, the Amrita Kala, Ammavaru, in Panchadasakshari Mahamantram, Amrute, Amrutodbhave, Amritavarshini, Amrute, Amritambe, Amritambe, Sravaya, Sravaya Swaha. So in the Panchadasakshari, we have got Amrita Kala. So Amrita Kala means Kala is the effulgence, Kala is the radiance, Kala is the light, Kala is the intelligence, Kala is all. So also kala is the art. So Amrita, this Amrita Kala Devi Durgamma, she has to take care of the Adhara. And people, that's why people say Adhara Amrutam. In all kavyas, people go on talking about Adhara Amrutam. And when they come to Jihva, the tongue Saraswati must be there. In fact, you remember when Kumbhakarna did lot of penance, when Brahmadeva appeared, they were all gods were afraid. He made all gods requested Saraswati to stay in the tongue of that Kumbhakarna. And when Brahmadeva asked, he simply said, "I want sleep all through the life. Absolutely, all through the time, I want to sleep." Then Ravana came to know that kind of boon being granted. Ayo, what is the earthly use of my brother when he happens to be sleeping all time? Then he has to request for revision. And he said 6 months sleep and 6 months wakeful state. That's what was requested for revision of the moon. And therefore, the Kumbhakarna sleeps 6 months and then gets up 6 months. So that's why Jihva is Saraswati seat. And when Saraswati is there, well, we are just very lucky that we are all prosperous. That's why she's called Vak. And in fact, the Devi Suktam of Rigveda has come out from a Rishika, Vak. And Ambrani is her father. So Vagam Brani Suktam is another name given for that. The Durga Parameswari. 8 mantras are there. Actually, in our Vedic texts, Veda mantras, gods hardly speak. If at all they speak a word or two. For example, in Veda, we got the dialogue between the priest and the Indra. Indra says, Dehime. Then the priest says, Dadamite. And then, like that, there is a dialogue, small dialogue, Sambhashana. So here you observe Jihvayam Saraswati. When you come to our teeth, it Kumaraswami Shakti has to protect our dantan. Actually, in Vedic time, among Vedic gods, Pushan is supposed to be the controller, protector, and guardian of the teeth of the all beings born in the world. So Damstra is being here also appropriately in Purana. In Markandeya Maharshi also is telling the Kumaraswamy is the caretaker of the teeth. And again, now we come to the after teeth, then we come to the Kantha Bhaga. That is, we talk about the chitta, we talk about the capolas, we talk about the throat, we talk about the knots in the throat, that kind of balls in that you see in the throat, I don't know. So everything connected to our neck, because neck is the connecting link from body to mind and intelligence and eye and all the panchendriyas. Therefore, that particular neck portion is being very greatly pointed out, and there you see the Kantha Deshe, Chandika, Gantika is those knots, I believe, Chitra Ganta, and Taluka is that particular labial where that Kirunalika is there, and Chubuka is the chin, and Kamachi has to take care of the Chibukam, and the speech has got to be Saramangala. That's important. You must mark that. We can keep on writing, I mean, expanding the meaning explanation for each one of them, but we cannot afford just now because, see, Sarvamarakshed, Vacham Sarvamangala means we have positive speaking and negative speaking. Otherwise, Suvukti and Durukti. In Medha Sukta, you make a prayer to Devi that Duruktis have got to be driven away from us, and Bruhadvadeva Vidadeshu Suviraha. So, with all boldness, we should be able to speak out truth and all good words in the open councils. So, there is a lot of expansion to consider Devi connected to our speech. Even the Mangaluru Devata, Grama Devata of Mangaluru is called Mangala Devi. That's why it has come out as Mangaluru. See, and again Jayanti, Mangala, Kali. Next we are going to get in the next stotram that we make a prayer to her in the Argala Stotram or Kavacha Stotram, I mean Argala Stotram or Chendi or the other Stotram. So we say Jayanti, Mangala, Kali. That's how this first opening sloka goes. So Mangala means Mangala Titi Mangala. Manga means all auspiciousness, good luck, positivity. That's why it's called Mangalyam. Any lady that wears the Mangalyam, she is always very auspicious and she is a Muttaida, Suvasini, and all the world, entire world is going on right because of the ladies who are really positive. That's why we always make prayer in our Kendra that Yosha, so Purandhir Yosha. So Purandhir Yosha, if it is to be a positive, then we have got the Sarvamangala Vacham Rakshatu. Then you come to the Griva, the neck. So Bhadrakali has to protect. So Dasavaktra Geetam, Dasagriva Geetam, that Sivatandava Stotram which we are doing on Sundays, thanks to that Gopichan who started the item. So Grivayam Bhadrakali, Kali is a Karala Vadana, Damstrojwala, Maha. See, Kali by herself is very terrific, fearful, and she has got that protruding teeth, and her face is so fearful. I mean, we are just inspired with fear when look at Kali and Karalavadana, Damstrojwala, Mahamaya, etc. So Kali, on the other hand, though Parvati as Kali wears the form, but she is highly benefic, highly powerful, and highly compassionate. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is the Mahakali Upasaka. Kalidasa is a Mahakali Upasaka because you demand your desire fulfillment with Mahakali. So that's why Yadi Sakyam va. So you ask her, you tell me whether you are getting this work done or not. You want positive answer, and Kali Parameswari, she will definitely answer you. And in fact, we come across Kali Upasakas. In fact, I had the chance of meeting a great Kali Upasaka in Kakinada by name Addepalli Mangaya Shastri. She was a staunch Kali Upasaka, but I had the opportunity of meeting, and he presented a large number of books which he wrote on Amavaru, and small booklets. For example, he has written the Lalita Swaswarup Darshanam, and so many books are there which are in our library, Radha Veda Adhyayana Kendra, doesn't matter. So I can talk on, whatever little I know about these aspects of Parameswari, we keep on talking. So we want Bhadrakali, Gadakali, even Kali also different. The Kalidasa was the devotee of Gadakali, a temple in Nagpur at the Ramtek mountain. You have to climb up the Ramtek mountain, Nagpur, to have darshan of Gadakali. And in that Gadakali temple, I saw the board being displayed. This is the Kali Devata who has blessed Kalidasa, who was a village boor, who had no knowledge, but for his devotion towards her. And the first composition that Kalidasa did was Shyamalamba. Shyamala is the Mantrini to Lalita Parameswari, and Varahi is the commander-in-chief, rather the Senapati of the entire army of the Lalita Parameswari. One is left hand, Varahi is the left hand, and Shyamalamba is the right hand for, help in respect of help and administration and all that. You observe that Shyamala is taken to be Mantrini Nyasta Rajyadhuhu. She has entrusted the entire administration governance of the Ramrajyam by Lalita Parameswari to Shyamalamba, and therefore Shyamala is all in all. So in Shyamala Dandakam, which I have done two sessions to people, to Atlanta group, there, whatever, Tasya Leela Sarovaridis, Tasya Kelivanam Nandanam, Tasya Git Devata King, like that, you see, everything will be under his control when Shyamala Anugraha is there. No more than that. So, Rivayam Bhadrakali and Prushtavam say Dhanurdhare. See, Dhanurdhare, see, our backbone is like the bow. So that Ammavaru wearing that Dhanus in her, she will be there, Prushtavam Dhanurdhari. And Nilagriva Bhaikkante. You observe the Nilagriva means that our Shiva had drunk. So because she is Ardhanarishwari, even that Nilatvam is a part shared by Devi because she is Ardhanarishwara Swarupam. Therefore, you can see Ammavaru also having the half of that Nilagriva. And as Nilagriva Devi, she has to protect the outer Kantha. So we have got Kantha itself is a big anatomical discovery, inside, outside, because there are even the Swarapetika, the voice is there in that. Therefore, at that point, you have got the Neelakantha and Sitikantha. You know that? Siti and Neela. Siti is white, and white became little blue, and therefore Neelakantha cha. And Like that it go on, and Skandhayoho Khadgini Rakshet. See, for our Skandha Bhaga, so that Skandha is again Subramanya Swami. And Subramanya Swami, as we all know, that he is the commander-in-chief of all gods. Devasenaya Vidmahe Sivasutaya Dhimahi Tanna Shanmukha Prachodayatu. So on Mangalavaram, we also worship Subramanya Swami, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, Manyu Devata, Indra, Durga, Lalita, Lakshmi. All these people are chosen to be worshipped on these Tuesdays. So that's why Hastayo. Then, and moreover, when you come to the hands, Dandini Rakshet. ಈ ದಂಡಿನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಕಾಶಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. ದಂಡಂ ಪಿಂಡಂ ಮುಂಡಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. In Kasi, we have got dandam. We have to get with a stick, your head being beaten 3 times in a temple when you visit Kasi. I don't know, many people don't know this. They just go, stay in hotel, eat well, and have darshan, and then take the flight back. No. So, not like that. Dandini and Mundam is to remove in that Prayag, Kasi Prayag. Dandam, Mundam, and Pindam is in the Gaya. So that's how we have all these things there. And Angulishu Ambika Rakshet. Our 10 fingers are being taken care by Ammavar as the Ambed, Ambika Rakshet, and Nakhan Suleswari. So Sula is trident. These nails have got to be protected because nail also is Ayudha. The entire army of Vanaras employed nail also as one of the important weapon to fight with the Rakshasas. Nakhaihi Chicheda. Therefore, Suleswari she is Kutshautu Rakshet Kuleswari. So Kula is the family deity. Kuleswari, Kula Devata. She has to protect your stomach. And Stanav, wherefrom the children are being supplied food for some time, and the entire creation is sustained. So the sustenance is out from the Stanam, and Mahadevi will take hold of protection of that. And Manas is Soka Vinasini, because Manas is exposed to Soka, and Parameswari has to be holding the authority of being a Soka Vinasini. And ultimately, the heart is there, Hrudayam. There, Lalita Parameswari will take her seat. Lalita Devi Hrudaye Rakshet. And Udare Suladharini, Shulam, that is, digestion part is important, because all know the importance of the stomach. The entire health of our body, either we are ill or well, you have to take a tablet. You have to take a food. Food is a tablet. And then the abdomen, Kamini Rakshet, all the desires, all health, all assimilation, everything takes place from the abdomen. Abdomen is a magical box to all surgeons. So, that abdomen is being protected by the Kamini Devata, and Guhyam, the secret parts of our body, rather the private parts of our body, are also being protected by Devi Durga when she is just in the form of Gukhyeswari, then Putana, and Mahishavahini. So these are all the forms of Devi who will be protecting those. But explanations are there, commentaries are there. But you understand, Mahishavahini, Kamika, Gukeswari, Kamini, Suladharini, but ultimately the one central position, importance, something like the central nervous system in the body or blood circulation, all that Lalita Parameswari is being accorded that kind of honor and kirti, and so Hrudaye, because all gods stay in our heart. Hruddese Arjuna Tishtami. And Hrudaya is the seat of emotions. All emotions good, bad, and different, sattva, rajas, tamo gunas, all that would emanate from our heart. Therefore, when we make Lalita Sahasranamam, Lalitopasana, Lalitaradhana, Sri Vidya Upasana, etc., ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಲಲಿತಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದಟ್ goddess Lalita is pleased, there is nothing to compare about it. Therefore, Lalita Parameswari is seated in the heart. And next we have got, our body is a wonderful structure consisting of different members. So all the body members have got to be protected by so much, so and so. From 31 to 40, you observe further parts of our body that no, up to, I think, so our body comes to end up to the 38 slokas or so, you file that. And so any and everything that is connected to our body has got to be protected, and it is the responsibility of Durga Parameswari. Thereby, in the Raksha Kavacham Stotram, you understand our body is not ours, but it is Durga's. Now recite Shivlingaya, please start telling Katyam Bhagavati Raksheto. Januni Vinchavasini, who is there? Who else? Srinivas Govind avare Katyam Bhagavati Rakshetu. Januni Vinchavasini. Really?
Katyam Bhagavati Rakshet. Katyam Bhagavati Rakshet.
Januni Vinchavasini.
Jnanuni Vindhyavasini. Jnanuni Vindhyavasini.
Janghe Mahabala Rakshetu.
Janghe Mahabala Rakshet. Janghe Mahabala Rakshet.
Sarvakama Pradayini.
Sarvakama Pradayini. Sarvakama Pradayini.
So I think the words are so self-clear, no extra explanation, but immediately you will be able to understand the dictionary meaning of each of these, because these are all the parts, Jangha and Sarva and Maha, and also Gulpa, Pada, Prushtha, Padanguli, all these parts we can know that. So I'm not making much time spent on each one, but here and there I try to explain the Swarupam of Devi, so that will be corresponding to take care to make the administration, sustenance of the respective members of our body. Please repeat. Padangulishu Srihi Raksheto.
Padangulishu Sri Rakshet. Padangulishu Sri Rakshet.
Padadadhastalavasini.
Padadhastalavashini. Padadhastalavashini.
Akandam Strakaralicha.
Nakam Dhamstra Karalicha. Nakam Dhamstram Karalicha.
Keshamscha Urdhvakesini.
Kesam Chair Urdhvakeshini. Kesam Cha Urdhvakeshini.
Romakupeshu Kauberi.
Romakupeshu Kauberi. Romakupeshu Kauberi.
Vacham Vagishwari Tatha.
Tvacham Vagishwari Tata. Tvacham Vagishwari Tata.
Raktamajjavasamamsani.
Raktamajjavasani. Raktamajjavasamansani.
Asthi Medamsi Parvati.
Asti Medhamsi Parvati. Asti Medhamsi Parvati.
Antrani Kalaratrischa.
Antrani Kalaratrishcha. Antrani Kalaratrishcha.
Pittam Chamukuteswari.
Pittam Chamukuteshwari. Pittam Chamukuteshwari.
Bhavati Padmakose.
पद्मावती पद्मकोशे पद्मावती पद्मकोशे
कफे चूडामणिस्तथा
कपे चूडामणिस्तथा कपे चूडामणिस्तथा
ज्वालामुखी नखज्या
ज्वालामुखी नखज्या ज्वालामुखी नखज्या
वामभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु
वामभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु वामभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु
शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेतु
शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत्
छायां छत्रेश्वरी तथा
छायां छत्रेश्वरी तथा छायां सच्छत्रेश्वरी तथा
अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिम्
अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिम् अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिम्
रक्षेन्मे धर्मधारिणी
रक्षेन्मे धर्मधारिणी रक्षेन्मे धर्मधारिणी
up to 36 mantras or every sloka is a mantra up to 36 mantras, that is from 31 to 36. The remaining important parts of our body have been covered and respective forms of Devi, Param Devi, Durga are referred, and especially we have come up to the private parts of our body. Next we go to the Kati, the renal area or the waist area, then we go to Janu, then we come to the Jangha, that is Janu is the thigh portion, the knee portion, and also the gulpas, the calf muscle area, and then the feet, then the back of the feet, and the feet and the foot fingers, then and the nails of the foot, then we have got the hair, and so all these things have been now one after other are referred, and you observe when you come to Kati Bhaga, Bhagavati, Vindhyavasini, Mahabala, Kamapradayini, Narasimhi, Taijasi, then Sri Devi, and Adhastalavasini, Damstra Karali, Urdhvakesini, and Kauberi, Vagishwari, etc. All these are the names of Devi. And that means when we do puja to Durga, all these aspects, personality, emanations of Durga, all present in her are also being respected. This exactly we come to note down when Bhavishasura says, or some Asura says that, Amma, you are so many. You have destroyed all my army. I am alone existent to fight to up to the brim. So how can I fight with all these people? And I am alone to fight. Then Ammavaru, so Karunamurti, she told him, Ekaivaham bhavam yatra dvitiya kamamaparanta pasya. So I am all alone everywhere, every time. Where is second for me? Saying like that, she withdrew all the Shaktis into her. She remained alone to fight with that Subhanisambha, Mahishasura and all people. So to say that Amma is emanating out, Amma is again coming inside. So that is how we see that kind of flexibility like the tortoise. You see, for all the things, a tortoise is such a wonderful avatara of Lord Vishnu, who has strong back on one hand, who has the protective members of the body. Whenever there is no fear, the body's limbs are extended and do some good work. Whenever there is fear impending, then you withdraw them and then try to be saving yourself. So like that, Kurmam, that's a base. So even Durga Parameswari is also noted for this kind of extraordinary emanations, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So then Parvati, the basic organic Swarupam, Parvataraja Putri, Parvati, who has for herself. And another interesting thing that we should note is we have Durga Sahasnamam, Durga Stottaram, Lalita Sahasnam, Lalita Stottaram, Shyamala Stottaram, all Devis, Lakshmi Stottaram. But hardly we have got Parvati Sahasranamam or Parvati Ashtottaram, Parvati, etc. Not people are working with that. But I just worked on this Devi system and I found Parvati Sahasranamam in a manuscript form long years back. Now, of course, I don't know whether anybody brought it out. And Parvati Ashtottaram. So here you observe, I'm just talking, Parvati herself is a big subject, Parvataraja Kumari. And Parvati did lot of penance. That's why Namah Shivabhyam, Navayavvanabhyam, Paraspara Aslishta Tapobhiradhyam, Nagendra Kanyam, Vrishaketунabhyam, Namo Namah Shankara Parvatibhyam. The Shankara Parvati Stotram is there. And in that, you say Paraspara Tapo, Shiva performed tapas to marry Parvati. Rather, Parvati also did a very tough tapas to get husband, Shiva as her husband. And ultimately, because of these two tapas, Parvataraja, Himavan, he became lucky to get Parabrahma himself as a father, as a daughter, as a son-in-law. And that's again Kalidasa in Kumarasambham and other places praises Himavan, saying that how lucky father-in-law he is in the world, because he got Parabrahma, Lord Rudra as his father, as his son-in-law. So this Parvati has to take care of the remaining untold parts of our body, I mean content of our body, like blood, rakta, majja, vasa, mamsa, asti, medha. These are all the layers in our body. That's why in Viraja Homam mantras, do you remember Vasan, that mantra? Me Sudhyantam. So in Me Sudhyantam, Majjasnayavosthi Nimesh. You know that line?
Yeah, Guruji.
So anyway. Yeah. Twak Charmamagumra, Sarudhara Majjamedha, Mayavos Medhasnayavosthi Nimesh Sudhyantam. Jyotiraham Viraja Vipap Ma Bhuya. Repeat again.
Ajjavosime Shuddyantam.
Twak Charmamagum. So that you see in Mahanarayana Upanishad, in Viraja Homa, to get your cleansing. So protection and cleansing. All that Raktam is the blood. Majja is the
Majja is marrow, bone marrow.
Yeah. Then Vasa is the again oily substance of body. Mamsam, the flesh and all that. Asti is the bones. Meda is. So all these things are filled in our body. Therefore, yeah. Yes. So Parvati is caretaker of that. And then we have got the intestines, antrani, entrails. Antrani, pittam, bile, and the other padmam, and kapha. Kapha is the spasm. And these are all the three important things. Vata, pitta, kapitta. These are the three doshas which our Ayurveda people make it as a standard one. And all their study of the body and treatment of the body, making the body all right, depends upon the Vata Pitta. And Ayurveda people have evolved only 67 diseases, kinds of diseases that would attack human beings, depending upon the Vata Pitta Kapitha. And of course, in allopathy, Even today, the virus has not been defined. We had that COVID-19, that was also a terrible virus which paralyzed, which shook the entire country, entire world for good time. So that's why virus antare. But here, the Ayurvedic people and or Vedic people have got some identification of all that. That is going by Vata, Pitta, and Kapitha, that Kapha, all this. So Chudamanihi, so the Kapha has got to be protected by Devi having the crest ornament. And then Jwalamukhi, the Jain people are having a lot of regard for Jwalamukhi Devata, and she has to take care of the nails and Vamabhedya Sarvasam. Sandhishu are the joints. See, there are 202 or something bones are there. All are joined to frame a skeleton. So, the joint family, the joints. So, I think I'll stop here today and we'll continue next with that. Om Swasti.
Om Sahana Bhavato Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Vijyankaravavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanta. मार्कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम तत्सत्। सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। श्रीवासुदेवार्पणमस्तु। श्रीवेदपुरुषाशीर्वादोऽस्तु। ओम श्रीमातृचरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु। ओम तत्सत्। हरि ओम। नमस्ते।
नमस्ते गुरुजी, हरि ओम।